Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Aisha. Sorry if I'm sounding a little congested. I am. There's colds going around, coughs, sore throats. In my class, there are so many people in there that have a sore throat, a cough, or a runny nose. So last night I slept with the humidifier, air purifier. This morning I woke up and took one of those vitamin C urgencies. And I always drink my tea, but I also did a nasal spray last night. So I am trying my best to fight this off because I do not want to get sick, but I am a bit congested. Now, it is almost year 2024. I am so excited. 2023 was great for me. I had a lot of goals and manifestations I wrote down, and I got a lot of that stuff was sent to me, and I'm so grateful and thankful for all of the things that I received and benefited from. Let's start off with a couple of affirmations. I deserve great things. Repeat after me, of course. I deserve great things. Men love to spoil me. Money is attracted to me. I create beneficial opportunities. I deserve everything good. All right, now, this video is titled For the New Year 2024. So I wanted to give things that I'm going to do, and I encourage you to do things that benefit you, but here's the list of things that I'm going to do and things that I suggest maybe you try out and see how it works for you. So I'm going to start off. I tried to organize it with the most serious to the least serious activities. So the first thing I have down is I have a plan. Do you have your plan? We cannot go about this year being willy-nilly. We need concrete activities, concrete goals. We need things to be deliberate this year. We're not going to just be gone with the wind fabulous, as Kenya says. No, we're going to be on the road driving with directions because we want to get there fast as we can without as many detours as possible. If we can cut out all of the distractions and all of the mistakes and things that could have been avoided if we would have had a plan, let's do it. So you all know I always say, write it down. If you don't like writing it down, create it digitally. Make a movie, make a PowerPoint, make a Word document, use your notes app on your iPhone. Whatever you have to do, make sure it's something tangible or something that you can visually see and edit and check off once you've completed that step, that goal, or you received whatever you wrote for your affirmations. For also with our plan, we're not taking any outside opinions, any extra voices that are nonsense and that are not helpful. If that person has not completed the task that you have, the goal that you want, the journey that you're going to go on, if they have not completed it and you liked how they did it and their outcome, we're not going to take their opinion or their suggestion, because what's the point? We don't need anything outside deterring us from our goals and our own thoughts and opinions. We need to just focus on self this year. I always tell you all this. You create the life that you deserve. You create the life that you want. So you cannot allow other outside opinions. You cannot allow distractions and mistakes. You cannot allow anything outside of you to affect your life plan. We got to keep things on task. But of course, if you do have blocks, U-turns, so this is going on to the second point, we are not doing any of those, no U-turns, no dead zones, dead ends, unless it's something out of our control. Now, if you are diagnosed with a disease, if you have a family that passes away, if your school, college just automatically just was closed down and there's nothing you can do about it, okay. There's nothing you can do about it, those things. However, there are ways that you can go about those journeys so that it doesn't affect your life in a negative way more than it already has. Maybe you might need to go seek some outside or professional help, whether that is a life coach or a school counselor at school, to figure out how to get your credits transferred to a new school or another program. If you need to cut out toxic people because of a family member that's passed away and it's creating drama in the family, do that. Do whatever you need to do to get to the goal the fastest with the least work as possible. I have an example. I have a classmate, and we decided that we were going to bring in gel polishes and we're going to exchange manicures. So the day before that we had our scheduled manicure date, she tells me, "Oh, can we do it another day because I have to work late and I'm not going to have time to remove my gel polish for the new color to be added." And I said, "Okay, we could do that in class. Like, I have acetone I could bring into class." And then she says, "Well, what if our teacher," she said the teacher's name, "smells it?" And I said, "She's already has smelled it. She's already seen me remove my nail polish 2 weeks ago, and she saw me apply new gel polish. She doesn't care. We're in beauty school. We're in cosmetics school where skin and the nails are all a part of it." And she's like, "Well, I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable." And of course, she can do that. If she's all nervous all of a sudden, even though we've already had this plan to do your nails in class, then you don't got to do your nails. I said, "Okay, that's fine. I'm still going to be doing mine, and I'm still bringing my nail polish, my lamp, and my acetone. If you'd like to join me, feel free." Now, if I let her and her worries and concerns deter me from doing my nails in class, I'll be walking around looking a hot mess with chipped nails, and everyone notices your nails, you all. I'm telling you, when you meet new people, you pay for something, you if you hand someone your card or your cash, if you're working in any environment and people have to see you moving in any way, if you're on a Zoom call and you're doing hand gestures, they're looking at your nails. And this one already chipped already, and I got to fix this tonight. Your nails are so important to keep up. And if you have a job where you cannot have polish, whether that's clear or just a light nude, then keep them manicured. Keep them trimmed. Keep them a nice, pretty shape that complements your hands. Do what you got to do to make them look neat and manicured. I also cut out alcohol. Some people will call that a deterrent in your life. Some people will say, hey, that's just an added joy and benefit of living. For me, as you all know, I said this before, it affected my physical health. It just does not work well with my body anymore like it did when I was younger. I mean, it's always been poisonous to your body, right? In any form. They've even renewed their research and updated it, saying alcohol in any form, whether it's just one glass of red wine a day, is not good for you. Of course, there may be some benefits, but you can get those without the consumption of the alcohol, which is a carcinogen. It's poisonous to our body. So I just cut that out completely. Of course, that may be temporary. I might indulge in some champagne every now and then. If I go on vacation, I might partake in some cocktails. Who knows? But as of now, and for the past 3 months, I haven't drank any alcohol, whether that's at home or out to dinner or at any events that I've attended. We are not renewing any old exes. They are not coming back into our life or friends. All those has to do with U-turns, detours, dead ends. Why go back to something that didn't benefit you or suit you or caused you harm or lowered your self-esteem? Why go back and revisit that? It's not for us. So let's just cut it out. Next, I already purchased my New Year journal and my New Year planner. So I went to TJ Maxx because I wanted to actually be able to see and investigate what the papers and the pages look like, because a lot of the time planners may have different formats and it's kind of hard to see online because they only give you so many snapshots of what it is. So I like to purchase them in person. And TJ Maxx used to have a lot more options, but I noticed that their stationery section is decreasing. In the ones that I've been to, they only have the stationery in one little small spot by home decor, 2 rows of stationery, and then about 3 rows in the checkout line. So you don't really have much to choose from anymore. They're probably losing a lot of money from people purchasing online at Amazon, so I get that. But if anyone has any websites that they purchase notebooks and planners from that they enjoy their products, please let me know, because I'm interested, and I'm sure other people would be too. So this is my new affirmation and notes and to-do list journal, whatever I think would be beneficial for the 2024 year to write down. This is what I'm using. I think it's super cute. It has different flowers on it. Girly. And then this was the best planner I could find. I like it. It's not my favorite design, but it's not bad. It's got the 2024 planner. It's already filled in. Last year, I did buy a planner that you have to manually fill in, which wasn't bad, but I prefer one where it already has the months, the dates already in, and I could just add in what I need to do that day or what I have planned. So this one has the full years in front. All of the years are listed in the front. And then it starts off with the year, the month. So it gives you, because some planners, they don't have the month in advance. Let me show you what I mean. So this one, it tells you this is January, and these are all the dates in January. Some planners don't have that at the beginning of the month. And then you flip to the page, and then it gives you each day by day, week per week. So that's what I love about these planners. And this is a large one, so I can write down more in there. But the con for this is it's going to be harder to carry around in my purse. So I might leave this in my car if I don't need it in wherever I'm going to go. But I do like to have a pocket planner, so I'll have to compromise with this one this year. So this planner was $12.99 and this notebook was $7.99, which isn't bad for stationery these days. So the next thing I have is I will no longer give more than I receive. I talked about this in my people pleaser video. That is done and cut out. I go to people's special events. I go to people's birthdays. I go to people's celebrations, and I create beneficial, useful, and thoughtful gifts and presents. I think of the person, who they are, what they need, what they like, and how could this improve their life. I think of that, and then I create a gift for them, personalized. No one does that for me, so why am I still doing that for other people? Why am I still going out of my way to go to people's events, and people didn't even congratulate me for graduating college? And it's okay, I get that. Not everyone's love language is acts of service and presents and gifts, but mine is acts of service and gifts. So if you want to please me, if you want to be a useful person in my life, then you have to do the things that I like and I enjoy. That's where people get it twisted. They think they should treat people the way that they want to be treated, but no, you should treat people the way that that individual person wants to be treated. So I've realized that I no longer go out of my way to do things for others unless it's something that I know for a fact is going to either benefit me or something that I know that I will get in return in some way. And of course, I do things because I enjoy doing things for people. I enjoy making them smile. I enjoy adding something beneficial to their life. So of course, I'm going to continue to do it, but I'm not going to do it at the level I was. And I'm definitely not doing it for any of the people has never bought me a gift in years, even though I bought them gifts for several times out the year. That's completely dead. Next, I have physical goals. I want to tell y'all now, I want to be down to a size 4 on my birthday in August. I want to be able to fit a dress in a size 4. So I'll come back on my birthday with my get ready with me, and I'll say, look, here's my dress. It's a size 4 and I'm going to wear it and I'm going to look good. I've got some extra fat on my stomach. My face looks a lot wider. I need to slim and tone down. Let's cut the crap. the world that we live in, they treat you better. In most countries, this is a global thing, not saying every country does this, but in most places, if you are slim, you get treated better. There's facts and research proven that women who are slimmer and prettier in the workplace, they get paid more than the woman who doesn't look as pretty, put together, and as slim. So I want my options to be greater, whether that's dating, career, and just things that I can attain. So if I want that to happen, I need to be the best self that I can be. I need to be in my best body physically as well. So I'm going to work out, and I don't like gyms. I used to enjoy going to the gym. I used to go to a CrossFit gym. That's not me anymore. So now I'm investing in classes. And a tip is, if it's your first time at a studio or a, small local gym, even the corporation public gyms, they usually give you either a completely free first class or extremely discounted pass for $10, $15, and the class is usually $40, $30 for a walk-in. So just use all those up. Try all the gyms and studios you've been wanting to go to, these luxury gyms, pretty, aesthetically pleasing, benefits like warm cloths with essential oils in them, free water bottles. Go to all those gyms that you can and use up the free first class or the discounted first class, so then you can know, once you've been to so many gyms, you know which gym is best for you, and then you can start by buying the premium packages, so you don't have to pay per class, but you can get a discount for buying so many classes or so many months, however that gym does their memberships. So I already started. I went to Club Pilates. They have a free intro class. And then I looked online and I looked up studios near me. And then I went to a hot yoga class and I loved it. And it was only $10 to go to. So I'm definitely going to add that hot yoga class to my weekly workout routine because I enjoyed it. And I used to have a love-hate relationship with yoga. In college, I did it my freshman year, but I didn't really enjoy it, especially the yoga that was offered at the school's gym. But I tried hot yoga a couple years after that. And then this year, of course, I tried it again and I loved it. It was great. My arms and legs were so sore the next day. I felt like I was stretching new parts of my body that I haven't stretched out in years. So I needed that, and my body loved it and needed it as well. And then I also want to do Zumba. I want to do something that's upbeat and a full body workout, of which of course yoga and Pilates are as well, but they're not upbeat in the sense of, unless you do a Pilates mixed with another course, they have those as well. So experiment, try it out and see what you like. Let me know which classes you enjoyed and where do you go and how much they were, because people want to know, people want to participate. ClassPass, their website sucks, so I'm having the hardest time registering for the first 33 credits. So they give you 33 credits, and then each class is a certain amount of credits. So you get a free 33 credits, and then after that you pay a membership, and then you pay for however many credits, per month or per year or per year, biannually. So I'm trying to get into ClassPass. I tried it on my phone on the app, and then I tried it on the Safari webpage. So next I'm just going to try it on a computer and see if the webpage works better on the computer format, because it's not working well on my phone at all. Next is, I made sure I shampooed my hair, conditioned, and blow-dried flat ironed it. Now, I do my hair, or at least I get it shampooed and conditioned once a week, because I used to do it every other week or maybe 9 days. But about a year ago, I realized my hair, the scalp, I don't know if it's dandruff or dry scalp, because they're apparently two different things, and I need to study those. I want to say I have dry scalp, and I get flaky scalp dandruff a lot, and I noticed it's more frequent and heavier if I go longer without shampooing. So I decided I'm going to shampoo at least once a week. It feels better on my scalp. It feels cleaner. It's less itchy. And I also noticed my skin has cleared up a lot more since I've decided to shampoo my hair once a week, because, your skin is, your hair is obstructing your skin all the time. So that is bringing dirt and debris to your skin, which is going to cause your pores to clog up and get more sebum on your skin. So it's not worth it. Do your hairstyle that you feel the most confident in to bring in the new year. I love my curly natural hair, but I've been wearing it for the past month. So it was time for me to switch it up, and then I'm going to wand curl it on New Year's Eve. So I bring in the new year with my hair wand curled in a wavy look. So do something different for the new year. If you always wear your hair in the same color, the same style, the same length, switch it up. Get a new color, bleach it, cut it, trim it, curl it, flat iron it. Do what you got to do to switch it up. But please go see a professional, because they can kind of help you with color analysis. They know what colors look best on you, what shape looks best on your facial shape for your hair outline, all that. So go to a professional. At least if you don't have time to go to a professional, do something minor to your hair. If you always wear it down, do half up, half down. If you always wear it in a ponytail, let your hair breathe so it's not going to break as much from you wearing it up in a ponytail. Just try something manageable that you can do in the next couple of days. I obviously need a trim, so that's something I need to go and get done by a cosmetologist, but I don't know how to trim my hair, and I don't want to F it up and mess it up, so I will have to go back and get more trimmings or whatever the case is. But I do get trims frequently, just a random note. I already mentioned this, but I did my manicure in class, and then I did a pedicure. I matched it with the red. I trimmed the extra skin on the outside, and I made sure that the bottoms, the heels, and the soles of my feet are nice and smooth. And that's easy to do if you just put lotion or Aquaphor on your feet at night before you go to bed. That has helped me with achieving smooth skin every day, and I don't even have to really brush them with the footstone. Next is sheets in your room, in your house in general. I change my sheets each week, and speaking of that, I need to finally film. I've been meaning to do this since the pandemic in 2020. Film it's time to throw it out, or it's time to blank video, because a lot of us don't know basic hygiene timelines of when things are supposed to be cleaned, renewed, or thrown out. So I've been wanting to do that, and I use a lot of sources from online dermatologists who suggested do this or do that, or whoever's profession is associated to whatever activity. So I changed my sheets. I do that every week anyways, and then if I have, for whatever reason, more sweat that week, I'll do it twice in a week. I use my silk sheets so I can get my skin soft, and it's supposed to be more hypoallergenic. It collects less dust, and it's better for your skin. Next is clean your room. Deep clean your house. Dust it, sweep, mop, get in those crevices, clean the doors, clean the window sills. Do what you got to do to get that fresh, deep clean that you don't usually do. And if you can, pay for a house cleaner to come do it for you so you don't even have to do it. And if it's someone new, then of course you need to stay home and, follow the typical security concerns. But if you can afford it, just pay for someone to do it so you don't have to worry about the stress in cleaning it yourself. Following, clean out your contacts. You have Billy Job Bo, who you haven't talked to in 8 years, on your phone still. And I know a lot of us use the iCloud contacts. I deleted that because it was saving contacts from when I first got on iCloud, which was in middle school. I don't need those contacts anymore. So I turned that off. And right now I have 32 contacts. And I usually have around 60 or less, but right now I even have less because I had people that I just only spoke to once a year or maybe once every other year. I don't need their contacts. If they want to reach out, then that's fine. They can reach out and I'll reply to them, but I don't need to have their contacts saved in my phone. And when I want to type in a certain number or something. Maybe if this person has hurt you, why do you have their phone number saved? Because when you start typing a number or a name that has the first couple digits or first letters of the name, then that name pops up, and then you feel that feeling in your heart like, oh snap, I remember they did this to me, they did that, and we had this experience. You could cut all that out if you just clean out your contacts now. And that goes into your social media following. Why are you following big booty chicks and you're trying to elevate your life? Why are you following Twerksome if you don't even twerk anymore? Why are you following BBL attire if you decided that you're going to start having a more conservative, classy, chic look? You don't need to be following those accounts if it's not going to be your plan for next year to resemble or use any of their content, or if they're whatever they're promoting, whatever they're informing you on, whatever they're speaking about is not going to align with what your life is going to be like in 2024. You don't need to follow those accounts or those pages. It's okay if you unfollow people. Big deal. I get people unfollow me and unsubscribe from my stuff all the time. It doesn't matter. It no longer relates to them and no longer is benefiting their life. And then I'm glad they acknowledged that and moved on. Excuse me. Next thing to clean out is your closet. Why do you still have that dingy bra in your closet? You may not think that it's a big deal, but it is, because you're telling yourself subconsciously that you don't deserve a new bra that fits you better and that looks cleaner. You keep looking and using that dingy bra each time, and you're basically telling yourself, I don't deserve anything new or fresh, or that actually shapes my boobs the way I want, lifts them the way I want, and accentuates them the way that I want. You're still wearing that blazer that you didn't get tailored, and it's not the cute baggy look, it's the just that doesn't fit me look. You're still wearing things that if you stretched your arm out, it's showing your whole wrist. You're still wearing yoga pants and leggings out as their pants, unless you're going to the gym, unless you're going to some type of workout class. Why are you wearing those out in public? It doesn't look classy. And if you're trying to upgrade your life more from this year to next year, you need to cut out those clothings that do not make you look the best that you can and then show yourself in the best light as possible. If it's not accentuating your body, if it's not complementing your skin tone, because that matters, color correcting is a true thing. Certain colors look better on us. Certain colors wash our skin tones out. Certain colors make our skin look dull. So we need to make sure we're color correcting. We need to make sure we have quality pieces that aren't inching our skin or bothering our skin, and that they don't look cheap and dingy to the outside eye. If it's something that needs to be thrown out, donate it if it's gently used. If it's not gently used, then just go ahead and recycle it. Nobody wants it. If you don't want it, if it doesn't look good on you, please don't give it to someone who is in need of something and you think that they can just accept whatever scraps you give them, because that's not fair either. We are going into 2024 leveled up, so our wardrobe needs to reflect our new leveled up mindset and our goals. Because if it's not, then are you really leveled up? Are you really doing what you need to do? What if someone saw you with what you were wearing and it didn't look good? It looks bummy. Then what? Then you're really not leveled up because you're in the same place they saw you at last time. Discard all of your old makeup. Y'all, if you didn't know this, and I've said this before, how I get new makeup each year. When you open up a new product, let me find something that has a large label on it. Whether it's a beauty product, a skincare product, any kind of product that has an opening and you have to open to access it, it has an expiration date on it. This is the best one I can find at this moment. Oh no, this one is perfect. See here, it says 24. That means I have 24 months after opening until it's no longer in the best formulation possible. This could either break my skin out. It could either be harboring fungus or bacteria. It could be separated so it's no longer its proper functioning that they created it at the factory to be. You got to throw that stuff out because it could be giving you rashes. It could be giving you acne. It could be giving you sebaceous filaments. It could be disrupting your health in some way because it has mold in it. So you got to follow those months. If your makeup is over 12 months old, it's most of the makeup's 12 months. Some of the things is 24 months. You need to get rid of it, especially because a lot of the products we put directly on our skin. So just think of all the times you've applied makeup on your skin with a brush or a beauty blender or something, and then you put the brush or beauty blender back onto the makeup, so then the germs are going from your skin to the makeup, and just think of all those germs multiplying rapidly in that container or that tube, and then you put it on your face the next day. So that's why we refresh things, because it's just no longer clean or safe. And then think of all the tubes that you put right on your face. So your lip glosses, you just ate something and then you applied lip gloss, then you put that food back into your container and then you closed it real tight so that there's no way for oxygen to get in, and then everything is just multiplying rapidly. Or your concealer, same thing. You put that wand on your face and then you put the wand back into the container and you closed it. So that's why they recommend us to do that. Hairbrushes too. Soap and water, hot water and soap. Let it dry, then get alcohol, 70% alcohol, because it dries faster than 100%, so that it will actually disinfect in the proper time. So you can put that in a spray bottle and just spray it on there and then allow that to dry. So then you basically disinfected it as well. And if you have the resources, maybe just go ahead and buy the disinfectant that you see at the hair salon. I just spaced out on what it's called right now, but it's a blue liquid, and just go ahead and buy that and soak your brushes in there for a while after you wash them with soap and water, and then spray them with alcohol after you do that. All right, that's it. That's what I'm doing for 2024, or things that I've already done to welcome in the year 2024. I'm so excited. I know we all are excited about this year. It's a year of money, new goals, new desires, new opportunities. We're getting this. We're doing our thing. If you follow me on this channel, then you know we are headed to the next level in life. We are not settling. We're doing what's best for us and enjoying our life each day, because that's all we can do. I'll see y'all in the next video. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video if it was helpful. I'll see you next time. Bye.